Hello there, welcome to another video by RA Solutions. In this one, what I'm going to do is show you a quick and easy method of how to highlight differences between two columns to find those mismatches in Microsoft Excel. But before I do continue, please like, subscribe and share. So I'm in Microsoft Excel here, and in my Excel spreadsheet I've got data in both column A and column B. Now column A has got full names, the same information is in column B. However, some of the data in some of the rows doesn't match the data in column A, and my task is to identify which data doesn't match. Now just imagine you're in an organization where you've been tasked to identify those differences and to do whatever with that data moving forward, and you've got hundreds of names to do this too. It can be quite time consuming to go through row at a time to see which data does not match. But I'm going to show you this exercise with 20 names very quickly, very easy. So the first thing I'm going to do is highlight one of the columns, one of the cells within the two columns, and then I'm going to use a keyboard shortcut here. The keyboard shortcut I'm going to use is Control and A to highlight all the data within those two columns. Now there's another way to do this. Instead of Control and A, you can highlight from the top left hand corner all the way down and drag your mouse down, but I'm showing you both ways and you can choose which one's easy for you. So as long as you've got the range highlighted there, which I have, the next thing you need to do is use another keyboard shortcut, which is Control and backslash. Now what that essentially does, it shows you the differences. So if you see here, you can see row 4 column A, you got Abra Cotton. However, in column B row 4 we've got John Abbott, so that's a difference. If you scroll down, we've got Chris Hill, which is different to Chantel Koch, Shantate Koch even, and then keep going down to row 13 column B Tom Baker, which is different to Shafira Snyder, and then a difference here in row 17 column B Erin Smith is different to Jolene McIntyre. And what you can do now, once these have been highlighted, which it automatically does, you can go to the home tab here, go to the fill paint bucket tool here, choose a color, and you can change them so you know those have been identified and those are your differences. Now if I just undo what I've just done, there is another way to identify those differences as well. Oh, let me just read it, make that bigger. Same process to highlight the rows and the data within the columns. So it's Control A again.
Got a great business idea.
Down. But
give it a domain name from GoDaddy.
The keyboard shortcut to identify those differences is Control G. There's a different way to do this. Control G. Now it will bring up this pop-up box, this go to pop-up box. Now this go to pop-up box, you simply click on this special button here, and then from this special button you get this other further pop-up box appearing. You choose row differences option here, click on that, click on OK, and it will highlight those same mismatched pieces of data there. And you do the same thing, you can, if you want, go to the home tab, go to the paint bucket tool, choose a color, so those differences remain there, so you can save your spreadsheet, come back to it at a later point and do what you need to do with it. So that's a quick and easy video to show you to find mismatched data in Excel. I hope this video has helped you. Please like, subscribe and share.
Did you know you can make money with Excel skills? Excel, a cornerstone in today's digital world, isn't just for number crunching. It's a potential gold mine. Stay tuned as we delve into the different ways you can turn your Excel skills into a money-making machine. First off, have you considered freelancing? It's a fantastic platform to offer your Excel wizardry. There's a high demand for Excel experts who can perform a variety of tasks. From data analysis to report creation, businesses are constantly on the lookout for individuals who can transform raw data into insightful information. Picture yourself helping these businesses make informed decisions, all while earning from your Excel expertise. Remember, freelancing is a great way to monetize your Excel skills, but it's not the only way. How about sharing your knowledge and becoming an Excel tutor? Imagine the potential in creating an online course or offering private tutoring sessions. By sharing your Excel expertise, you're not only empowering others with a vital skill, but you're also turning your knowledge into a profitable venture. This method of income generation is a wonderful blend of philanthropy and entrepreneurship. Teaching others can be rewarding and profitable, but what if you could earn without actively working? Ever thought of creating Excel templates or add-ins? Here's a thought. You can design custom templates or add-ins that help businesses streamline their processes. Imagine you could create a budget tracker, a sales report generator, or even a project management tool. Businesses are always on the lookout for ways to improve efficiency, and your tailor-made Excel solutions could be just what they need. And the best part? Once created, these templates and add-ins can provide a passive income stream, making your Excel skills work for you. So how can you make money with Excel skills? Well, you can freelance, offer Excel tutoring, or create innovative templates and add-ins. Each avenue holds immense potential. Now you see, your Excel skills can be a gold mine. It's time to dig in and start making money.
When you have Dell AI Factory with NVIDIA, you can feel it. Because your ideas flourish and come to life faster. Your needs are anticipated and met in real time. And your business always keeps moving forward.
For your route, you'll want stronger brakes. Cool.
One of my subscribers asked me how to use flash fill in Microsoft Excel, and I'm going to show you exactly how to use it in this video with these three examples here. So in the first example here, this first table from column B to D, I'm going to extract the full name here, put first name in here, surname in here from the data here, but do it very quickly using flash fill. In the second example here, I'm going to convert the name into a conventional professional email address here and make sure that's the same throughout using the same conventions very quickly here. And the third one is extract the initials from this, the first name, surname, and just have the initials here using flash fill. Before I continue, please like, subscribe and share. So I've got my spreadsheet opened up here. Let's focus on the first example where I'm extracting the first name and surname but using flash fill to do that. So let's go into the first row. So the first row, the full name is Alika Ferguson. Highlight the first name cell here and type in the person's first name here. Now what you do, because you want Excel to learn the patterns from the first names in all these cells, and what I'm also going to do is type in the first name of the second person, but you can see all of a sudden Excel has detected what the others' first names would be based on the first two rows I've put in there. So the actual flash fill hopefully will work. So once you put in the first two examples for Excel to figure out what the first names are for the other cells, highlight all the cells in the first name bit here like that. Then at the top, there's a few ways to do this. You can go to the top, go to home in the ribbon, scroll to the right side to the editing section there, and in the editing section you will see an option that says fill. Click on the arrow on the right of it, the down arrow, so because what you've got a few options to play around with, and the one we're going to use in this example is flash fill. Click on flash fill, or the shortcut for flash fill is Control and E. So what flash fill does, it automatically fills in the cells. Enter a couple of examples as we've done. You want as output and keep the active cell in the column you want to be filled in. So we've highlighted all the cells. Click on flash fill, and what it's done, you can see on the left side here, it's populated the first names of all those colleagues there based on the information in the full name column here in column B. Now it comes up with this flash fill options. You can click on it. You can undo your flash fill, accept the suggestions, or select all 18 changed cells. I'm going to accept those suggestions like this. Say yes, I'm happy with those, and do the same in the surname column. So surname here, Ferguson. I'm going to type in, go to the second one, Bentley. So it's all started to populate the surnames, look in grey. So that's the surname. Highlight the cells. This time we're going to do Control+E the other way, the shortcut method, and all of a sudden it's completed. It's put in all the surnames there using flash fill. Go here if you want to double check. You can undo your flash fill. You accept your suggestions. Let's accept it. There you go. So that's a quick and easy way with example 1 using flash fill. 2 different ways of flash fill actually. One up here, use flash fill in here. The second method, we use the shortcut. So let's move on now to the second example. The second example, what I'm going to do is by using the first name and surname here, is generate the email address here. Obviously, if companies follow a specific convention or a particular convention to write their email address, and normally it's the first name dot surname at whatever the email address is, the end bit is a company name. So in this occasion, for the purpose of this video, what I'm going to do is Alika Ferguson at rasolutions.co.uk. So that is the email address. Now I'm going to see if this works. Let me highlight the rest of the cells. There you go. Highlight them all, and let me type in Control+E, and there you go. It's all of a sudden used flash fill to populate the email addresses of the other employees. Now what you can do here in this flash fill option section, accept the suggestions there. So that's the second example there. Now go over to the third example. Now this time I think you get the idea of what to do is fill in the initials of the first person, and let me try without highlighting, typing in Control+E. No, nothing, you need to highlight it. Make sure you highlight all of them like this. Now type in Control+E, and you can see all the initials have been filled in there for the other employees. So you can click on the options, accept suggestions, and we've done. So what we've done in this video is use 3 different ways, used 3 different examples. Here we've extracted the first name and surname, used flash fill there. We've used conventions and flash fill to complete email addresses here or populate them, and in this example we've done the same with initials. Remember, for flash fill you either go to the top, home, go to the right side, editing, and choose the option flash fill or Control+E on your keyboard. I hope this video has helped you. Please like, subscribe, and share. Have you ever wondered how to convert data from a picture into usable data in Excel? Well, stay here, I'll show you how. But before I continue, please like, subscribe, and share. So what I've got in front of me is an image of a table which my colleague has sent to me to manipulate in my Excel spreadsheet. So instead of sending me the actual spreadsheet, they've sent me this picture of the information. They've taken a screenshot of it. What I want to do is convert this into usable data on my spreadsheet. Now if you have occurrences of like that, so if you're working in a school, college, and your student sends you an image of information or data from a spreadsheet they've been working on, and you want to use that data in a spreadsheet, or your colleague sent you some information on a picture and you want to convert that into a usable data for a spreadsheet, this is what you do. Open up Excel. So I've got the app opened up here. Go up to the ribbon and choose from the options here, go to data like that. Now, when you're in data, scroll to the left to get and transform data. Now from there, you will see an option which says from picture. Click on the arrow, down arrow here, and from that choose picture from file. Now once you've done that, find the location of where that picture has been saved, which you want to convert into usable data. The example I've got, which I want to show you, is here, which I showed at the start of the video. So in this example, it's an image of two tables, the order table and a customer table. So I want to convert that into usable data in Excel. All you simply do is click on insert. What you will see on the right side, a new pane will open up which says data from picture. It will show the preview of that image, and it will show you a preview of what the information will look like. It will give you two options, whether you want to insert that data straight into that worksheet in Excel, or if you want to review the data before you actually insert the information in Excel. So let's just quickly review it. So it will go across, review everything, most things even, 18 items to review before you can accept the changes here or close the review pane and go ahead and insert the data. Once I'm happy, click on accept. Click on accept on all of them again. So Excel knows I'm happy with the review I've done. That's only if you're happy, by the way. And let's go ahead. Okay, so now the information has been reviewed. You don't have to review it. I've just reviewed it for the sake of this video. You can scroll across and see what's in there. Click on insert data. It will give you an option here. I'll give you a little reminder. It's my responsibility to check the validity of the data and the accuracy of the data. I'm happy with that. Click on insert data, and there we go. So the data from that picture has been converted into this table. So I know those are the column headings, so I can get rid of that. I know those are the row headings here. I can get rid of that. So I'm just left with that. Now we can see, and it's just a case of just play around with it, tinkering with it, so you can get the best possible basically table you need. So obviously this one is missing a letter, so if I go back here just to double check what it said in the existing, so it said request there, so I can go back and change that up here to where it says request there. And what you can do, you can go and double check every column heading word, and this one, house N, I know that was different from the original image. House NO number. Okay, so here, go here and change that, but the rest of the information should look fine. But if it doesn't, you can always go back to the original image and double check it and reference it, review it against this. So I'm going to change the formatting of this. I'm going to format this as a table, and yeah, happy with that. And there we go. Yeah, and you can format this to customize this to your heart's content. So that's just a quick and easy video showing you how to convert any image into usable data in Microsoft Excel. I hope this video has helped you. Please like, subscribe and share. Did you know you can add forms in Excel, allowing you to add, delete records, search for records, and navigate through specific records in Microsoft Excel? Before I continue, please like, subscribe, and share. So I've got a list of data here showing the name, email address, and country of people. Now, just as a bit of a disclaimer, this information here is just dummy data. It's not real information, so I don't want to break any GDPR laws or anything like that. It's just for the purpose of this video. Let me just zoom in, and I'm going to show you a neat trick where you can add a form allowing you to add, delete form data using a form in Excel. So there's a few steps you need to follow in order to do this. Now the first thing is converting this information here so it's showing in a table. So you highlight the first cell of that list of data there, then at the top go to Home, scroll across to Styles. Within Styles you will see an option which says Format as Table. Click on that, choose the first one, and what it will do, it will come up with this pop-up box here selecting the range of the list of data automatically, asking you, is this the range of data you want to be included or converted into a table? Before you click on OK, because I've added column headers, I want to say actually my table has headers, so I want to check that box there and just simply click OK. What it will do, it will convert the information in your spreadsheet into a table format. So it will also add filters, so you can filter the information there, which is quite good, and you can do it by country as well there as well. So to change the style of that table, you need to select the data within the table like this, go back to table styles here, and I'm going to simply choose the first option, so it goes like this. The filter is still showing, but the actual borders are not showing there, so that's the way I like my information to be displayed. Now what we're going to do is we're going to add the form, so giving the user an opportunity to add the data using a form in Excel. So this is what you do. Now as a default, Excel doesn't include the form within the ribbon. You need to add this in manually. This is what you do. At the top where you've got the green bar here, go here, so where you've got the customize access toolbar option here, click on that, scroll down in the pop-up, go to more commands here. It will open up this pop-up here, the Excel options. On the left side where it's asking you to choose commands from, click on the down arrow here, and then the form option is either in commands not in the ribbon or all commands. I'm going to choose all commands for the sake of this video. Click on all commands. It's going to load all the commands within Excel. Then I'm going to scroll down to where it says forms, and it should find forms. There we have it there, forms. Now what I'm going to do is add the form so it's a part of my toolbar. So click on forms, and then when I'm happy with it, form has been added, click on OK. Now what you see, if you go back to the top, on the left of the arrow where you just clicked, you can see the form option has been added. So that's a simple thing like that. So when you want to add a new record, make sure that the actual table is highlighted, the content in the table is highlighted like that. Click on the form, and it's opened up a simple form where you can add more information. So if I want to add a new record, click on new, add RA Solutions. It would help if I could type. Add my email address, add my country, and once you're happy, just click on enter, and it will add that specific piece of information. If I close the form down or leave it open, you can scroll down. No, close the form down, scroll down to the bottom, you can see my email address has been added there. Sorry, not just the email address, all the information has been added at the bottom. So let's click on the form. Let me click off the table and then go to the form option here. It will come up with this error message here saying that you need to select the contents within that table first before I can click on form for it to open up the form. So click on form, it's opened up the form again. And what you can do also, you can see a scroll bar here. You can go down, you can scroll all the records, and I know there's 101 records in total. I can do that. I can add a new record, I could delete a specific record, I can find the previous record, find the next record, and you can also search for specific records. So if in criteria, if I click on criteria, let's say I want to search for England. I know RA Solutions is in England. Click on enter. There we go. So it's brought back RA Solutions. So criteria allows you to search for a specific record based on the information you have in there. So you can clear the information, you can restore the information. It's entirely up to you what you want to do. But that's just a quick and easy video showing you how to add forms just to make the data entry person's job that a bit easier, finding, searching records, adding data in that table, deleting data in the table as well there. So I hope this video has helped you. Please like, subscribe and share.
A song lasts 3 minutes. Your website? Done even faster with AI. With Ionos, just type in a few keywords. Online shop, scooter, colourful, and voila! Your site springs to life. Texts, images, and design are ready in no time. SEO optimized and tailored for success. And if anything goes awry, help is just a call away. No hassle, no hiccups. Ionos. Domains, websites, cloud. Build your site now at ionos.uk.
You want to delete lots of blank rows from a spreadsheet? Well, I've got you with this one. So you've got a spreadsheet here with lots of rows here, but you've got blank rows in between. Normally what you would do, highlight each row, right click, delete. But this method is really quick and easy and it will save you a lot of time. On your keyboard, press Ctrl and G like this. Go to this special button here on the Go To pop-up. Click on blanks here, click on OK. And then it will highlight all the blank rows, and what you need to do is click on Control and minus together, and then it will come up with this pop-up here. Choose Shift Cells Up from here, click OK, and there you have it. All the blank rows have gone. You're left with the data you need. Thank you, bye-bye. Hello there, welcome to another video by RA Solutions. In this one, what I'm going to be doing is showing you how to use Excel's camera tool. Before I continue, please like, subscribe and share. Now what you see in front of you are two spreadsheets side by side. On the left side there is a blank spreadsheet. On the right side is my personal monthly budget. So my projected costs, actual costs and the difference based on all the bills that I am paying. Now for the purpose of this video, this is just dummy data. This is not actually what I pay. I pay a lot more than this. So that's just for the purpose of this video. So the camera tool. Now first and foremost, what you need to do is enable the camera tool in Microsoft Excel. So we're going to shift over to the spreadsheet on the right side. Now at the top you will see the quick access toolbar. Now what we need to do is customize this quick access toolbar. So we need to add the camera icon to that. So you will see or notice an arrow icon here facing downwards. That's the customized quick access toolbar. So you will need to click on that. A drop down will appear. In that drop down you will need to scroll down to where it says more commands. Now then a pop-up box will appear. Now in this pop-up box we need to find and add the camera icon. So on the left side you will see commands from popular commands. We need to change that in the drop down so it shows all commands. Now once it's shown all commands you will need to scroll down until you find the word which says camera. Now I'm scrolling down and I found the word camera. Highlight it. Now in the middle you will see two buttons, add and remove. The remove's grayed out because I've not selected anything from here. I just simply need to make sure that the camera icon on the left is selected and then click on add. What that will do, it will add the camera icon onto the right side, ready to be added to my quick access toolbar. Then I scroll down, click on OK. and then scroll back up and you can see a camera icon has been added there. Now what we're going to do is I'm going to show you the camera icon in action. So first and foremost, highlight the data in the table. So highlight the table itself using the left mouse button, let go of the left mouse button. Now the data, the table has been highlighted. Scroll up to the camera icon, click on the camera icon, and it will take a snapshot of that table. Move over to the blank spreadsheet and click anywhere in that spreadsheet. There you go, and the data has been copied over into the blank spreadsheet. But you will notice the table has been copied over as a picture, and you're able to move that table anywhere on that sheet as a picture. Now another good thing about using the camera icon, let's say you've moved the information over but you wanted to make some changes to the picture, you can go back to the table, the original table on the right side, and make changes there. So for example, let's say the phone cost, the projected cost isn't $54, it's $154. Make the change in here, double click on it and add a 1 in front of that. Click anywhere else on the spreadsheet, and when you scroll to the left side in the new spreadsheet, you will see that value has been changed to 154. Let's say you want to change phone to internet as well, so phone and internet plus internet on the spreadsheet on the right in the original spreadsheet. Click off it, move over to the left in the new spreadsheet, you will see phone and internet has been added into your picture. So it automatically updates. Whatever you update on the original, it will update on the spreadsheet on the left. So that's just a quick and easy video showing you how to use a camera icon in Microsoft Excel. Please like, subscribe and share.
Is your CRM software falling flat? When it does, there's a domino effect in your business. But choose Zoho.
Hello there, welcome to another video about RA Solutions. In this one, what we're going to be doing is looking at this spreadsheet here, and what we're going to be doing is showing how to convert these scores into letter grades. So I'm basically assigning letter grades to numbers in Microsoft Excel using this student exam score spreadsheet. Before I continue, please like, subscribe and share. So let's just imagine you've got your spreadsheet of pupils here, first name, surname, and in column C you've got the score, basically what they've scored out of 100 in an examination they've done, or whatever systems you use in your organization. In column D, we want to assign a letter grade to that corresponding number score, and here we've got a lookup template showing the grade boundary. So for example, if a pupil scored between 0 and 49, the grade should be F, 50 to 69 D, so on and so forth. And remember, you can change this to whatever system you use in your school. So if you don't use number grades, letter grades, you use numbers. You can replace those with numbers. Or if you use working at, working below, you can use that. If you use unsatisfactory, satisfactory, average, you can change it to that as well. So I'm going to in principle show you how to convert these numbers into letter grades using these grade boundaries here, using a VLOOKUP function in Excel. So the first thing you need to do is go over to this lookup table, and what we're going to be doing is adding another column in between score and grade. So you, click on H, so all that column's been selected, right click, go to insert, so we can add a new column there. Now what we're going to be doing is we're going to ask Excel to bring back the lower band score from each of these bands here. So for example, between 0 and 49, we want to type in 0 because that's the lowest band score. Now we're going to do the same in all the other cells, but instead of doing it manually, click on the next cell, and we want to use Control and E on our keyboards. So we're going to type in Control and E, and it's going to automatically bring back the lower band scores from each of the corresponding ranges here. So half of the job's done really. Now we're going to go over back to the grade cell where we want it to assign the letter grade based on what they've scored out of 100. So this first pupil scored 22, and we know for a fact 22 is between 0 and 49, and what we should bring back is the grade F. But we're going to use a function VLOOKUP to do this, and we're going to write a formula. So the first thing we do when we do a formula is equals, then we're going to type in VLOOKUP, and we can see VLOOKUP is now shown in the options here. We double click on that, and what it does once you've double clicked on it, it just gives you a bit of a hint on what a process to follow when writing this formula here. So VLOOKUP, bracket open, and it's asking for what is the lookup value. So the lookup value is the value we want Excel to look up in this table here. So the lookup value would be this 22 number here, so because that's the score they scored in the exam. Click on that, then it's comma, and we're just going to follow this hint here, or this process here. So now it's asking what's the table array. Where are we looking up this 22 value? We're looking it up in here. So what I want to do is highlight this table from here. No, not from here to here. Yeah, so we're going to be looking it up in here. Okay. Now before we move on, what I'm going to do is go back to this array here, click on the first cell, and put a $sign, and go to the next bit, put a $sign, and I'll explain what the dollars are in a moment. Click on the next one, dollar and dollar there. Go to the end of the 7 and then put a comma. The reason I put a $sign before the letters and the numbers is because we want it to always highlight this table array in all the cells at every single time. Okay, so it's not going to veer off and choose a different array. We're going to always choose the same array. Now it's the next bit, it's asking column index number. So basically what column do you, or what value in the column do you want it to bring back? So this table has 2 columns, 1, 2. We want it to bring back the values in column 2. So we just type in number 2, and then we do close brackets and then click on enter. And we know now 22 is between 0 and 49. We should bring back F, which it has done. Now before you type in the formula in manually in the other cells, go back to the first cell where you put the formula in, and then go to the bottom right hand corner of the cell and just double click. And what we can see now, that formula has been copied into the other cell. So it's just saved you a lot of time trying to put that formula in manually, and you can see here the corresponding grades. Let's choose a student. So this Troy Arnold here scored 98 in the exam. If we go over to the grade boundary spread table here, we know 98 is between 95 and 100. It should come back with an A star, which it has done. Go to a different students. Carolyn Harmon scored 55. Go back here, it's between 50 and 69. Should give back a D, which it has done here. One more, Whoopi Wright here scored 31. It's between 0 and 49, should bring back an F, which it has done. And for GDPR, just a bit of a disclaimer, these names are not real names. I used generatedata.com to generate these names, so if you're worried about any GDPR issues, don't be, because I used generatedata.com to generate these names for the purpose of this video. So that's really a quick and easy video showing you how to assign letter grades to number values in Microsoft Excel, and this could be used in principle in any form of spreadsheet or any data which you are using in your organization. I hope this video has helped you. Please like, subscribe and share.
When you have Dell AI Factory with NVIDIA, you can feel it. Your needs are anticipated. Your ideas come to life faster.
For your route, you'll want stronger brakes.
And your business keeps moving forward.
Colgate Sensitive Instant Relief for instant and long-lasting protection all year round.
Hello there, welcome to another video by RA Solutions. In this video what I'm going to be doing is showing you how to combine text and numbers into one cell in Microsoft Excel without using the concatenate function. You can check out one of my previous videos how to use a concatenate function to join text and numbers together into one cell, but this video is solely based on how to join them together without using the function, and it's a fairly straightforward process. Before I continue, please like, subscribe and share. So what I've got opened up here is a spreadsheet with 3 columns. In the first column I have the first name of a person, the second column I have the surname, and in the third column, column C, I've got their ages. Now in column D, what I want to join all this information from columns A, B and C so they are together in column D. Let's say you want a report generated with all that information, or you want to summarize the data. This is an easy way for you to do it. Now the first thing you need to do, where you want the information to be joined, the text and numbers, where you want them to be in that one cell, you highlight the cell you want the information to go. Now the first thing you need to do when you do a formula in Excel is you type equals on your keyboard. So I type in equals. Then what we're going to be doing is we're going to be selecting the first column, or the cell in the first column. So it's the first name here, John. Now what we're going to do, so the formula currently is equals A1. What we're going to do is add an ampersand in there. Then what we're going to do is we're going to highlight the second column we want to join together. So the second column is the value in column B here. And then what we're going to do, we're going to follow the same procedure and add another ampersand like that. And now what we're going to do is we're going to add the third value from the third column, which is here. Now what we're going to do is type enter. Now what you would see is you will see the information has been joined together, but there is a problem. The problem is obviously in terms of formatting, there's no space between the first name, surname and the age there. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be highlighting the cell where the joined cells are, which is here, and we're going to go over to the formula bar here. Now this is the formula. You can see exactly what formula we've typed in to get this value here. Now what we need to do, we need to point our cursor from our mouse after the first ampersand, because what we're going to be doing is we're going to be adding a space. Now to add a character or any symbol in Excel, what we need to do, we need to make sure those characters or that space is in speech marks. So we're going to add a speech mark like this. We're going to add the space and we're going to close that speech mark off like this. Now if I typed enter now, it will come up with an error message. So if I typed in enter, it will come up with an error message saying my formula, it has got a few errors, which is fine. I know what that error is. The error is I've not added an ampersand after my closing speech mark there. So I click on OK, go back to my formula, before the B1, after that speech mark, add an ampersand, then move on to the next. Now if I click on enter, see what happens. It's now added a space between the first name and the surname, but I need to follow the same procedure to add a space between the surname and the age there. So I highlight that cell again, move over to my formula bar, click on just after the ampersand, and then add another speech mark, space, close my speech mark off, and then remember to add that ampersand to finish that formula off, and then click on enter. and there we have it. So we've got the first name, space, surname, space, and then the number, which is the age on this occasion. Now what you can do is follow that same principle to add that formula in the other cells here to complete this table, but there is an easy way, or an easier way I should say, to copy and paste that formula in the other cells. What you need to do is go back to that first cell where the formula is in, go to the bottom right hand corner of that cell until your cursor changes to the black cross there. Keep your finger on the left mouse button and keep it down. Drag that cursor down to the other cells, let go of the left mouse button, and you will see very quickly that formula has been copied to the other cells. So you can do this with a variety of different texts, numbers, bits of information on your Excel spreadsheet. This was just a quick and easy way showing you how to join text and numbers into one cell in Microsoft Excel without having to use that concatenate function. You can simply use ampersands in between the cells using that equals symbol as well to start off the formula. I hope this video has helped you. Please like, subscribe and share.